Hello and welcome to this episode of Kennedy Saves the World. Have you ever seen something in the night sky that you swear was not of this earth? Perhaps it was an alien or some sort of a supernatural creature, and it gave you a terrifying feeling in your belly because you knew something was not right. And perhaps this mystery could harm you. Welcome to the world of Mothman. There have been rumors about a 7-foot giant, dark creature with glowing red eyes and white wings that has plagued the southeastern United States for decades now. So much so that the Mothman Festival has propped up over the last 23 years, and people flock to investigate, to share stories, to try and tease out whether or not Mothman is real, fantasy, or just a giant misunderstanding. And who went to the Mothman Festival? Our very own Abby Hornacek. You can see her on Parked, on Fox Nation, and that show where you drive people around.
Ride to Work.
Ride to Work is the name of it.
We got you next season.
I've never been on it, so I don't know the name of the show.
Well, next season. Come on, hop in. We'll flock to the Mothman Festival together.
West Virginia Mountain Mama.
Yes.
Is it a haunted place? You've been there. You've been to the festival. You investigated. What did you find?
So I always like to say things are haunted after I have an experience.
Okay. Because you've had experiences.
I have had experiences. I personally did not have an experience while I was looking for Mothman.
Interesting.
I did in the middle of the night go to the TNT area, which is the surrounding area where the original sighting of Mothman was. Basically,
with two different couples. Not together.
They were in the same car.
They were together.
Forever.
Yep.
In the Mothman mystery.
Okay.
And they were driving down the road and they see this big creature, 6 to 7 foot wingspan, which is about my wingspan. I might have been Mothman, flying above their car, 100 miles an hour, eyes glowing red, that it just took off into the sky. They were so scared, they immediately went and reported it to the police.
Okay.
And the TNT area, which is where I went investigating before I went to the Mothman Festival, is an area back in World War II where they used to
blow things up?
Basically, yeah.
Dynamite?
Dynamite. Yeah. It was where they would create nuclear weapon, or not nuclear weapons.
No.
Hold on. Yeah. Redo. Take that out.
Explosives?
What is the word explosive?
Yeah.
Thank you. Take that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is where nuclear weapons can be very explosive.
That could be very explosive. This is where they made weapons, basically, for the war effort. Okay. So, of course, a lot of activity. But pretty freaky stuff, Kennedy.
So oftentimes we hear about aliens and extraterrestrial sightings around nuclear facilities, almost like they're guarding them. So it wouldn't be out of the ordinary for a creature from another realm, maybe another world, maybe another era in time, traversed
dimension. Yes.
Traversed wormholes in order to get here and to protect us all from what could be a disastrous ending for mankind.
Well, that last thing that you said actually aligns with one of the witnesses that I talked to, Linda Sigmund. She was 16 years old. She was driving in her car with her boyfriend, and she claims that his head was kind of turned, and she's like, "What are you looking at?" And he goes, "That star. It keeps blinking and going in and out of the clouds." And so they were staring at the star. She goes, as it came out of the clouds, it exploded almost like a supernova, and then it turned bright red. And she goes, as he was trying to start the car, a figure came out, and she said, almost like it was coming from another dimension. And then she saw Mothman perched up on the tree.
Okay.
So
is this only in West Virginia, or is Mothman seen in other places in other cultures?
The only time that people have reported him is in West Virginia, from my knowledge. Maybe there are some other...
1966, 67?
Yep, 1966. And then 1967 is when the Silver Bridge collapsed.
Oh, that was awful, yeah.
Awful, horrible tragedy, 46 victims. The bridge collapsed. They fell into the water. Some of the bodies were never recovered. And some people claim to have seen Mothman either that day or the day prior. So people think maybe he was either warning them that something bad was going to happen, or he himself was a bad omen.
Oh, that's really scary.
I like to think he's warning people.
Okay, I will go with that.
Yes.
So yes, but you've had several sightings and supernatural events happen to you.
In terms of ghosts,
Yes.
yes. Another show on Fox Nation I showed up to one of the most haunted hotels in America and felt something on my back, and I turned and I had scratch marks down my back. So I was hoping
Did you
to
sleep
not see
at night?
Not a lick.
Ugh.
Not a minute.
And they made you sleep there? I would have left.
Yeah,
I would've been
two
like,
nights.
Bye. No, I would have gotten an Uber and found
5
a Holiday Inn
hotels.
Express.
5 hotels. Well, yes. Holiday Inn Expresses are actually very nice.
I
I
agree.
stay in a lot of those for parked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please sponsor
I
us.
also like the Hilton Garden Inn.
Ooh, that's a good
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Right by the truck stop. Perfect.
Sure.
Quickly on the...
It's one-stop shopping that way.
They got some good stuff there.
They do.
Back on the extraterrestrial comment. So basically, this woman, Mary Hyre, the story might have died with those 2 couples if it wasn't for Mary Hyre. She was a local journalist that picked up the story, wrote this capturing headline, and then people were like, what is this thing? And they went out to go look for it. Apparently, these men in black, kind of like you would experience in a movie, they showed up to her house basically trying to silence her.
Yeah.
And they were like, why are you talking about this? That sort of thing.
Oh.
But what she had said, according to someone else who we had talked to, is that they were very fascinated with ordinary objects like a ballpoint pen. So suggesting that maybe
were
they were
aliens.
not of this earth.
That's awesome.
Don't go anywhere. More Kennedy Saves the World right after this.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
So
it.
there are so many things that wrap up into this legend. There's a curse involved, if you want to know about that.
Yeah, is that the Mothman prophecy?
No, no, because that became a movie.
Yes.
Yes, very famous movie.
I thought maybe the prophecy was named after, because I don't like watching scary movies, so I've never
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah. Well, this one you might have to watch. Because basically there was this battle between the Virginia militia and the Native Americans.
Okay.
And they met up, casualties on both sides, and it's said that tragedy kind of seeps into the earth and that energy might last. And the legend has it that Chief Cornstalk, who was leading the Native Americans, while he was dying, he cursed the land. So people think that Mothman might have come out of that curse.
Oh.
Yes. I don't like to think there's any curse on any land. Yeah, exactly.
I spit at the curse 3 times.
You should have come with me because you could have got rid of the curse.
Yeah, I would have brought holy water and salt.
Yes, that's...
And my cross made out of olive wood.
Yep.
I don't know that I'd
Vanish,
be a
go.
good protectress, but I would, I'd have your back.
I would have your back. I
you.
feel like I could see you hopping on a Mothman's back and taking him down out of the sky.
Or like tickling him and he'd be like, like, okay, fine, I'll stop.
And then he just shoots up into the sky.
When's the last time someone saw him? And do people say they do just to be part of the trend?
I won't comment on that.
Okay.
But I would assume so.
Yeah.
I think the last time someone saw Mothman or claimed to have was 1967
Oh,
with
so
the
it's been-
Silver Bridge.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I haven't heard, don't quote me on that. I haven't heard of any other sightings since then. But if you go to the Mothman Festival every year, there are plenty of sightings. I saw plenty of Mothmen while I was there.
Why do people keep it going? Like, why celebrate it in a festival? Like, is it kitschy? Are there believers there looking for other kindred spirits that know the real truth?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
You know, this is woven into the history of the town. It's a great driver of tourism. There's a big Mothman statue. People go all out. It draws people, thousands of people from all over the world. And when you're there, it is a very positive energy. I was nervous about that because depending on what you think Mothman is, if he's an omen or if he's warning you. But there are people who had spent 6 months making their costumes. And I talked to one gentleman and he goes, you know what? Mothman is a way to show that you can be whoever you want to be. And
That's nice. I like that.
I like that too. He's like, if you want to go dress up as Mothman, you can go dress up as Mothman.
I don't have a problem with that at all.
No, not at all. And they're fun people, and they included me on their festivities.
Oh,
so
that's nice.
Very nice.
Did you do a national park visit while you were shooting the Mothman stuff?
I should have, because New River Gorge is in West Virginia, but we had already been there.
Was that okay, so this was not your first time in West Virginia?
No, I love West Virginia. One of my favorite states. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Green rolling hills. As long as you don't see Mothman.
I've only driven through it. When I was driving my older daughter to college, we drove through West Virginia. I'm like, oh, this is really cool.
Yeah, what did you think?
I had thought it looked special and really pretty.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
very
green
nature-driven.
and lush and yeah.
Yeah, and people are really nice.
I didn't see anyone doing weird stuff with corn cobs. You know, it's
I
like,
didn't see. That was me, actually. It's a great place.
where is your next parked adventure?
We are wrapping up season 9 of Parked. We just went to Great Sand Dunes in Colorado, and we're doing a road trip from New York to Virginia to reshoot Shenandoah National Park.
Oh, that's heavy.
We did it in...
Which is originally meant to be a place of peace. That's what Shenandoah means.
Well, we are going to
Sorry, I take that back. Shiloh means a place of peace, not Shenandoah.
Shiloh is a place of peace. You know what? I hope to bring a lot of peace to Shenandoah.
Good for you.
Yeah, thank you.
And what is special about that park?
It's just, again, there's not a lot of things on the East Coast. I mean, there are a lot of beautiful areas on the East Coast. National parks there's less of them than the West Coast, of course. So you've got the rolling hills, the mountains. There's so much history to that area and a lot of good climbing. So hopefully we'll get into some rock climbing.
Nice.
You're going to have to tune in to season 9 to learn all of the history, though.
Oh, I will.
I don't want to
You can't give it all away.
Can't give it away, Kennedy. I sent out an invitation to Mothman, and he has not responded, which is probably for the best, because I don't want anything bad happening.
Quite rude, frankly. Yeah.
Quite rude. Yeah.
I spit at the curse, but I still think it's a nice thing to RSVP when your host extends the courtesy.
You have to. At least tell me no.
Yeah.
You can't leave it unread, because what if I want to invite another guest like you?
If he's going through wormholes, he's got internet.
He's got internet, yeah. And if he's living in another dimension, he might know what Shenandoah looks like in 100 years, and he could give me some good context.
I mean, the worst thing is when you see these read the Evite and not responded.
I know. It's so rude. And if you're going to respond no, you have to write me a note as to why it's a no.
Yeah, it better
if
be
it's
a good
yes,
one.
it better be a heck yeah, but...
I'm having my spleen taken out that day.
Exactly.
Can't reschedule the splenectomy.
And the splenectomy has to be the same time as the event, because you can quickly recover and still make it to my event.
You really could.
Yeah, especially if you're from another dimension. I can imagine they have special powers that we don't.
Healing, like we have hemp oil. They probably have something.
It's actually how people reported that he actually talks, is that... That's exactly what he sounds like.
I don't want to stir up any Mothman.
Me neither.
All right, well, what is the name of the Fox Nation special?
Mothman. The man, the moth, the legend.
Yes, that's absolutely right. So you have to tune in. Fox Nation, if you don't subscribe now, because you can watch Mothman, the man, the moth, the legend, but you can also see Abby on Ride to Work and Parked. And Parked is my favorite show on Fox Nation. Until I see Mothman. Yeah, it's amazing. Because I got my passport to the national parks after being inspired by your show.
That just made my whole day. Yeah. My whole month. Yeah. My whole life. Maybe. So I'm serious.
Don't tell Kelsey Grammer or anyone else. Or Ted Danson or whoever else has a Fox Nation show. Shh, that's between us.
Secret safe.
All right, this has been Kennedy Saves the World along with Abby Hornacek. I'm Kennedy.
Listen ad-free with a Fox News Podcast Plus subscription on Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Prime members can listen to this show ad-free on the Amazon Music app.
Oh, go ahead and leave me a review while you're there. I'd love to hear what you have to say.
You've been listening to Kennedy Saves the World on the Fox News Podcast Network.